Long ago, within the walls of this forsaken institution, a mysterious disappearance occurred that defied all explanation. It was a time before this place crumbled into ruins, hidden away from prying eyes, concealed by the cobwebs of time. Doctors, nurses, and patients alike vanished without a trace, as if the very earth had swallowed them whole. No living or lifeless bodies were found. Only recent signs of activity remained, a haunting testament to those who had been there only moments before. Legends of this asylum were whispered in hushed tones, for it was believed to be cursed, a place touched by a malevolence lost in the annals of time. Once, it was the site of unspeakable experiments, the details of which were carefully shielded from the world. Few knew the truth, and those who did preferred to remain silent about the sinister events that unfolded within the walls of this grim estate. But whatever secrets were concealed in its depths, one thing was clear. It was cursed and filled with a darkness that beckoned nightmares. Since the asylum's abandonment, events took an increasingly eerie turn. Rumors of strange activities within the abandoned grounds circulated like wildfire. Tales of shadowy figures moving through the dark woods, and mysterious sounds echoing in the silence of the night. These accounts instilled terror in anyone who dared to glance upon those grim walls. Some claimed to have seen the ghosts of former patients wandering the deserted corridors. Only a handful of brave souls dared to investigate this cursed place. As they ventured deeper into the realm of the supernatural, they realized that the line between reality and nightmare was blurring. What lay behind those walls? What horrors awakened within the asylum's depths? But as the doors of the past swung open wider, they would soon discover that not only the past was reaching out for them. As the darkness deepened, the asylum's haunted corners beckoned with an irresistible allure, pulling the courageous souls closer to the heart of the chilling mystery. Little did they know that the spirits of the past would not rest in peace, and the forbidden history of the asylum would unleash forces beyond human comprehension. In the following chapters, the eerie tale will unravel further, revealing the sinister events that unfolded within the asylum's walls, as well as the terrifying consequences of unearthing the secrets long forgotten. So, dear reader, brace yourself for the haunting journey that lies ahead, for within the haunted corners of the forsaken asylum, an unspeakable darkness awaits. In the depths of night, when the moon waned and the stars hid behind a shroud of ominous clouds, our brave souls delved deeper into the heart of the abandoned asylum. As they cautiously treaded the dilapidated halls, an eerie feeling gnawed at their cores. Whispers echoed through the dimly lit corridors, but no living soul could be seen. Suddenly, amid the haunting silence, they encountered figures shrouded in darkness, their faces concealed beneath tattered cloaks. The flickering candlelight cast eerie shadows on the walls, giving the impression of movement where there was none. Fear clutched at their hearts as they stood face to face with these enigmatic beings. Were they spirits of the forgotten, or something more sinister? As they continued their exploration, the signs of the past became increasingly apparent. Decades-old patient files lay scattered like relics of a forgotten era. Unreadable scribbles adorned the yellowed pages, a testament to the suffering and despair that had once haunted these walls. A medical room filled with rusty instruments and decaying hospital beds bore witness to the horrors of the past. Strange symbols adorned the walls, their meaning lost to time. Cryptic messages etched into the floor told tales of desperation and sorrow. But amidst the chaos of the past, they found a locked room, untouched by the ravages of time. It seemed to beckon them, concealing secrets that demanded to be revealed. After much struggle, the room's door yielded to their determination, revealing a chamber bathed in an eerie blue light. Inside, they discovered ancient journals written by a former asylum doctor. These accounts were unlike anything they had ever read before. The doctor's obsession with unlocking the secrets of the human mind led to inhumane experiments, pushing the boundaries of sanity and morality. As they delved deeper into the doctor's twisted writings, the horrifying truth began to unfold. The asylum had been a playground for dark experiments, fueled by a lust for power and control. The patients were subjected to unspeakable tortures in the name of research, their humanity stripped away in a relentless pursuit of knowledge. They also learned of an artifact, a forbidden relic of unknown origin, that the doctor believed would grant him unimaginable power. But in his pursuit of this ancient talisman, he unknowingly unleashed malevolent forces that consumed the asylum, trapping souls in an eternal torment. The enigmatic figures they encountered were restless spirits, seeking redemption and release from the grasp of the cursed artifact. Their presence was a haunting reminder of the atrocities committed within these walls. In a chilling twist of fate, our brave souls realized that they were unwittingly entangled in a malevolent dance with the supernatural. Their journey had become more than a mere investigation. It was a struggle for survival and an attempt to undo the damage caused by the mad doctor's insatiable thirst for knowledge. As they pondered their next move, the asylum's shadows seemed to come alive, twisting and contorting into grotesque forms. The sinister presence of the artifact lingered, and the line between reality and nightmare blurred once more. What darkness had they unleashed, and could they hope to escape its clutches? The next chapter would reveal the full extent of the asylum's dark history and the chilling secrets held within its ancient walls. But for now, they were left grappling with the horrifying revelation that the asylum itself was a conduit for malevolence, a labyrinth of despair, and a prison for tortured souls, yearning for freedom in the face of relentless darkness. With each step further into the heart of the abandoned asylum, the weight of its tragic history bore down upon our brave souls. The revelation of the mad doctor's sinister experiments left them haunted by the atrocities committed within these walls. As they delved deeper into the doctor's journals, they realized that the curse of the past was far from a distant memory. It had never truly left this place. Within the tenebrous depths of the asylum, they stumbled upon remnants of the doctor's ritualistic experiments. Arcane symbols etched into the walls pulsed with an eerie glow, as if the darkness itself were trying to escape its ancient bindings. The malevolent energy permeating the atmosphere seemed to draw strength from the horrors of the past, feeding on the souls lost to the asylum's relentless darkness. As they traversed further into the bowels of the asylum, they encountered remnants of the tortured souls that once dwelled here. Ghostly apparitions, lost in the labyrinth of their shattered minds, roamed the decaying halls, their anguished cries echoing through the night. Memories of their torment and suffering manifested as ethereal whispers, bearing witness to the inhumanity that had transpired within these walls. Every corridor seemed to lead them deeper into a web of despair, each room holding a different tale of misery. The souls trapped here longed for release, their minds entangled with the malevolence of the cursed artifact. They had become mere shells of their former selves, prisoners of their own broken memories. The dread that enveloped the asylum was no longer confined to the realm of the past. As the night deepened, the malevolent energy stirred, and the spirits grew restless. An ominous wind howled through the broken windows, as if it carried with it the tormented voices of the asylum's tragic past. And then came the night when the veil between the realms thinned. A night when the asylum became a convergence point for forces far beyond human comprehension. The malevolence that lurked within the artifact found an avenue to manifest in the physical world, and the darkness awakened. From the depths of forgotten nightmares, grotesque figures emerged, twisting and contorting into demonic forms. The souls of the long-deceased patients became vessels for malevolent entities, as they were consumed by an insatiable hunger for vengeance. The brave souls found themselves surrounded by an army of malevolence, each entity yearning to break free from the torment that bound them to the cursed artifact. As the night wore on, the asylum became a battleground, a nexus of spiritual warfare between the trapped souls and the malevolent entities that sought to claim dominion over this forsaken realm. Our brave souls fought valiantly to fend off the encroaching darkness, wielding whatever tools they could find to hold back the malevolence. But the demons were relentless, their ethereal forms intertwining with the shadows, making them almost invulnerable to mortal attacks. With each passing moment, the malevolence grew stronger, and the asylum became a maelstrom of chaos and terror. Yet, amid the onslaught of darkness, a glimmer of hope emerged. A chance discovery revealed a fragment of knowledge, a faint clue that offered a potential solution to breaking the curse that bound the spirits and the malevolent entities to the artifact. As they clung to this sliver of hope, they realized that their quest was far from over. The asylum's horrors had awakened, and the night was far from over. With newfound determination, they steeled themselves for the battles that lay ahead. The battle for survival, the battle to uncover the truth, and the battle to confront the malevolence that lurked in the asylum's darkest recesses. In the next chapter, they would journey deeper into the heart of the asylum's malevolence, seeking to unravel the mysteries of the cursed artifact and the ancient ritual that bound the souls and the darkness. But as they pressed onward, they knew that the malevolence would stop at nothing to claim them as its own, and the true nature of the curse would test the limits of their courage and resolve. In the haunting darkness of the asylum, the brave souls pressed on, determined to uncover the truth and break the malevolent curse that held both the spirits and the malevolent entities captive. The whispers of the deceased grew louder as they ventured deeper into the labyrinth of despair. The tortured souls, yearning for peace, seemed to reach out from beyond the veil, their voices a haunting chorus in the night. Their presence brought a mix of sorrow and hope, for it was a reminder of the humanity that still lingered within this cursed place. The brave souls bore witness to the pain of those who had suffered at the hands of the mad doctor, and the weight of responsibility pressed upon them like a heavy burden. As they approached the heart of the asylum, the malevolence intensified, and the very fabric of reality seemed to warp and twist. Visions of torment and despair flooded their minds, illusions meant to drive them to madness. But they held firm, drawing strength from the bonds they had formed throughout their perilous journey. Their sanity was tested as they confronted their deepest fears, battling their own inner demons alongside the malevolence that sought to consume them. The line between reality and illusion blurred, and the asylum itself seemed to become a sentient entity, intent on keeping its secrets buried in the darkness. But they knew that their greatest weapon was not physical strength or arcane knowledge. It was their resilience, their unwavering determination to bring an end to the malevolence that had haunted this place for far too long. In the darkest hour, when all hope seemed lost, a faint glimmer of light pierced through the suffocating darkness. A memory of a long-forgotten ritual, hidden within the doctor's journals, offered a solution, a way to sever the bond between the cursed artifact and the malevolent entities. With newfound purpose, they raced against time, deciphering the cryptic instructions for the ritual. The whispers of the deceased guided them, offering cryptic clues that led them toward the means to confront the malevolence head-on. The ritual required immense sacrifice, and the brave souls hesitated, knowing the danger that awaited them. But they understood that breaking the curse was the only way to free both the trapped spirits and the malevolent entities. For the souls to find peace, they had to face the darkness that had ensnared them. As the ritual commenced, the malevolence fought back with all its fury. Nightmarish visions assaulted them, their fears made manifest. But they clung to their resolve, drawing strength from each other and from the spirits that yearned for freedom. In the surreal battle that ensued, they confronted the malevolent entities and the madness that threatened to consume them. With each step closer to the artifact, the darkness intensified, but so did their determination. With the ritual's final crescendo, the cursed artifact began to crack, and a brilliant light burst forth, illuminating the asylum's forsaken halls. The malevolence screeched and wailed as its hold weakened, its ethereal form dissipating into the light. The malevolent entity's demise released the spirits from their torment, and the brave souls bore witness to a hauntingly beautiful sight. The freed souls ascending toward the light, finally finding the peace that had eluded them for so long. But the price of redemption was steep. As the light engulfed the asylum, the brave souls felt an overwhelming surge of energy, threatening to consume them. In that moment, they realized that they had become conduits for the curse, and if they did not act quickly, the malevolence would claim them as its new vessels. In their final act of bravery, they poured every ounce of their strength into the ritual, sealing the cursed artifact within the asylum's crumbling walls. With a resounding explosion, The asylum shuddered, and the malevolence was banished from the mortal realm. As the dust settled, the asylum lay in ruins, its malevolence vanquished. The brave souls emerged into the light, weary but triumphant. The haunted corners of the forsaken asylum were finally at peace. Their journey had been one of courage, resilience, and sacrifice. They had faced the darkest aspects of the human mind and the malevolence that lurked within it. In doing so, they had not only freed the spirits trapped in the asylum, but also liberated themselves from their own inner demons. The brave souls would forever carry the memories of their harrowing adventure, a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Though scars remained, they were now adorned with the light of redemption. As they stepped out of the asylum's ruins, a sense of hope and renewal washed over them. The night had passed, and a new day had dawned, one filled with the promise of healing and renewal. The asylum may have been a place of darkness, but it had also become a crucible for transformation. In the end, they understood that the darkness could never truly be defeated. It would always be a part of the human experience. But they had learned that confronting that darkness and finding the strength to move forward was what defined their humanity. As they left the haunted corners of the forsaken asylum behind, they knew that their lives would never be the same. The scars and memories would remain, but so too would the knowledge that they had faced the malevolence head-on and emerged victorious. And so, dear reader, as we bid farewell to the brave souls who ventured into the heart of darkness, may we be reminded of the indomitable human spirit, the light that shines even in the darkest of places and the courage that guides us through the shadows. For within the depths of darkness, there will always be a glimmer of hope, a beacon of light, leading us toward redemption and renewal.